Now we will measure center of mass using analytical method. However, for this we need to understand the concept of mass movement. Okay, so what is the meaning of mass movement? Mass movement for a point mass is defined as the product of the mass of the particle and its position vector from a reference point. All right, so it is basically the product of mass of the particle and its position vector. Whose position vector? Particle's position vector, or where the point mass is located with respect to a reference point. Okay, so how can we calculate the position vector? We know that if we have a point mass, let us consider a point mass. This is a point mass, let's say M. Okay, and this is, let's say, the reference point O. All right, then first of all we need to find out the position vector. If it is not given in the question, then we need to find out the position vector. How can we calculate position vector? As we know that position vector can be calculated by simply drawing a straight line. Position vector is the straight line joining the point with the reference point, and it is always directed towards the mass, and it is denoted by R. R vector. Since it is a vector quantity, so we will put it as R vector. All right, so as per the definition, yes, mass movement, for a point mass is defined as the product of mass of the particle and its position vector, right? So since it is denoted by Z or G, some people call it as G, so we can write G or Z, mass moment of whose mass moment we are calculating? A point mass M, and point mass M with respect to O. So this will be equivalent to, yes please, the product of mass M and its position vector, as we have calculated it to be R. All right, so this is the concept of mass movement. So using the concept of mass movement, now we are going to calculate center of mass. So see here, how is center of mass calculated in terms of mass movement? Okay, so center of mass for an extended body is located at that point where the summation of, or the mass moments of, center of mass is located at that point where mass moments, और moments को हम लोग मोमेंटा कहते हैं, mass momenta of all the particles of the summation of, where the summation of mass momenta of all the particles is equivalent to 0. All right, so this is the relation between center of mass and mass moment. So it is saying that the location or the point where center of mass will be located, there the sum of the mass momenta of all the particles will be is equals to 0. So like we had already calculated that what mass moment means what? Mass moment is equals to the product of the mass and its position vector. So let us suppose that we have a rigid body or extended body like this, and it is consisting of various particles. Let's say this is particle number 1, this is particle number 2, this is particle number 3, and they all have different masses, m1, m2, m3, likewise. All right, in that case, since we do not know how many number of masses are there, right, so what we will do is we will write a general concept. Okay, we will generalize it here. See, according to the definition, the center of mass will be located at that point where the mass moments of all the masses is equals to 0. So here I is equals to 1 to n. So if we have n number of particles in an extended body, then if we go on putting the value of I as 1 2 3 4 5, and if we take the sum of whole of the mass moments of the bodies, then we will get it is equals to 0. So by using this formula, we will calculate the location of center of mass. Now let us calculate center of mass for two mass system. Center of mass for a two particle system or two particle system or two mass system, you can say. And here we are discussing about non-uniform systems. All right, see here clearly. Let us suppose that we have two masses. Let's say this is m1, let's say this is m2. Sorry, let m2 is greater than m1, okay, and they are separated by a distance, let's say L, okay. Then let us join these 2 points, they center to center, okay. Then by observation method में मैंने आपको क्या कहा था, if we have a non-uniform system, okay, एक सिस्टम है जहां पे masses non-uniform है, same masses नहीं है, different है, then what we can say is the location of center of mass is somewhere near the heavier one. So you can see here m2 is greater than m1, it is given in the question, therefore we are assuming that this is the approximate location of center of mass. All right, let us say that the center of mass is located at x distance from m2. The location of center of mass is, yes please, at x distance from m2. If so, हमेशा आपको याद रखना है कि इसको हमें कोऑर्डिनेट सिस्टम के हिसाब से देखना है, ओके. व्हाट इज किसके हिसाब से देखना है? कोऑर्डिनेट सिस्टम. सो कोऑर्डिनेट सिस्टम में हम लोग देखते हैं, इफ दिस इज लेट्स से x, दिस इज द reference point xox or x dash, then this is the neutral point, and here negatives will start and here positives will start, +1 +2 likewise. Alright, so reference point से जो left की ओर होगा उसे हम negative put करके calculate करेंगे, उसके right की ओर जो होगा उसे हम positive put करके calculate करेंगे. So see here, the entire distance between m1 and m2 is L, okay, and we are assuming, because since we do not know, by observation method में हमें क्या करना होता है, approximation ही लगाना है, okay. So by observation we have assumed that it is located at x distance, so we need to find out the value of x here. So how can we do that? उसको देखो, we will use according to that concept of, according to the concept of mass moment, according to the concept of mass moment. क्या बताया था मैंने mass moment concept में? I told you that the center of mass will be located at that point where the sum of mass moment of all the masses is equals to 0. So here we have two masses. So जब भी हम mass moments calculate करते हैं, we know that it is the product of mass of that particle and its location from the reference point. So जब भी हमें reference point लेना है, okay, reference point हम किसे लेंगे? Center of mass को. किसे लेंगे? Center of mass को. Since this is the center of mass, so we are assuming this to be the reference point, and from this reference point we will first find out, yes, the position vector of m1 and position vector of m2. However, here we will consider the magnitude aspect only. All right. So according to the concept of mass moments, m1 into, if this distance is x and the total is L, then this would be L minus x, okay. And since the L minus x part is located in the left hand side, on the left hand side of the reference point, so m1 into minus L minus x, okay, y minus because ये लेफ्ट साइड में है रेफरेंस पॉइंट के, प्लस m2 इंटू x इज इक्वल्स टू 0, बिकॉज कंसेप्ट तो यही कहता है जहां पे सम ऑफ ऑल द मास मोमेंटास ऑफ ऑल द पार्टिकल्स इज इक्वल्स टू 0, दैट पॉइंट विल बी द लोकेशन ऑफ सेंटर ऑफ मास. See here, so this can be opened in this way, that minus m1 into L plus m1 into x plus m2 into x is equals to 0. Okay, so I will translocate this, I will transpose this minus m1 L to right hand side. I will take this from left hand side to right hand side and I will keep it here. So I will take x common here, so this is m1 plus m2 and this is equals to, yes please, m1 into L. Alright, so this from here we can calculate the value of x, which is equals to m1 into L divided by m1 plus m2. So see here, the location of center of mass, the location of center of mass is nothing but the product of that mass, the product of that mass which against which we have taken the reference point multiplied by the total distance divided by summation of all the masses. All right, so using this formula we will calculate the center of mass for a two particle system or two mass system. See here, in a two mass system, let's say it's a 3 kg mass and another one is 7 kg mass, and they are separated by a distance of 10 meter, let us assume. Okay, in that case, as per the concept we have learned over here, okay, what did I tell you? We can directly calculate the location of center of mass, which I am taking as x, okay, center of mass, which is equals to, yes, if I assume by observation, I can say that since 7 kg is heavier than 3 kg, therefore the center of mass is located here, and this center of mass is located at x distance from the, x क्या है, x मतलब distance, जो भी मास है, कोई जरूरी नहीं कि आप heavier से ही ले, आप lighter से भी ले सकते हैं. Alright, so let us assume that the center of mass is located at a position which is located at x distance from 7 kg. Then अगर मैंने यहाँ से center of mass को assumption लिया है, जब मैं calculate करूँगा तो I will consider this, the opposite mass. Okay, so 3 into, like I said, the distance between the bodies, that is L, which is 10 meter here, divided by the sum of the masses. Sum of the masses is 10. So here, okay, 10 gets cancelled. Then we can get 3 meter. Okay, so the center of mass is located in this example at 3 meter from 7 kg. So this is how you're going to calculate the center of mass for two particle system or two mass system using analytical method. Now we can go for 3 mass